to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kenzie Yancey. I'm a stay-at-home mom to my 18-month-old, and we're expecting our second baby in the fall. I'm a farm wife where I do all the things from field meals to just taking care of him and helping him where I can. And I'm so glad you're here. I love to encourage you with homemaking and recipes. I love to just do things around home on a budget. And I don't know, I love it all, quite honestly. Like, I love being home and doing all the homemaking things, but catch me going out shopping. So yeah, like I said, I love home decor and just making a house a home. And I think practical ways to do that is to make it pretty. So what you have found me doing today is I am going to try to make a summer wreath. So basically, this guy, I would have bought, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago when Randall and I got married, and it was so pretty when I bought it. It literally just like wildflower feel, but like in a wreath form. So pretty, but the flowers are very faded, weathered, but I just haven't been able to throw it out because there's still so many cute parts about it that I'm just like, man, can I like repurpose this? And also, have you guys like bought a wreath recently? They're like, I don't know, $70 to $100, and that's a lot of money, which like if I can, I don't know, make something that I love with what I have here, then why wouldn't I? Now, obviously, if this goes terrible, then I might have to resort to that, but, well, may as well give it a shot. Daisy's having a nap. I made myself a nice coffee. So good. Would recommend getting your own espresso machine. You literally can make drinks for yourself, for your husband, for his workers. You save so much money, and you can put what you want in them. So basically, guys, what we're working with is I have this eucalyptus wreath. It's still in great shape. I really like it still. I've used it inside, outside, but I was thinking, because it's very just like green, simple, I love it. Like, I love it just plain, but I was like, could we take some of the pretty things from my old wreath and incorporate them in here? I also have this, which is just some dried flowers that I was like, could I also maybe do that? Now, I'm thinking that if I am able to use this, like, so what these are just like, here, let me see if I can get close. These are like plasticky flowers, but they look real-ish. Whereas these are actually real flowers dried. So I don't think these are gonna handle the outdoors very well, whereas these were meant for the outdoors. So I think if we can get, I think if I'm happy from what I have from this into here, we should probably stick with that. But I thought, how about I chit chat while I do some crafts? I want to talk to you guys about first trimester pregnancy. So I was thinking it would be great and fun to chit chat about first trimester pregnancy while I do this little arts and crafty thing. Also, I have these little wires that I use usually to make I usually make a Christmas wreath every year with my mom. And so we have all these like little wires already cut. So I was like, well, I will just use these. Oh, okay, some of them are still long. So I have scissors. I grabbed scissors somewhere and I can just snip as I need. I'm in the 17th week right now of my pregnancy. For those of you who aren't very familiar with pregnancy, there's basically 3 trimesters of a pregnancy: first, second, and third. The first is week 1 to 12 weeks, and then the next is 13 to, I don't even know, in the 20s sometime, and then it's 20s to like 40 week, I think. So I'm well into the second trimester now. And I am someone that experiences a lot of nausea and a lot of fatigue in the first trimester, and honestly, a good half of the second trimester. Now, that being said, as soon as I hit like week 13, 14, I start to see improvement, but I still have to be very careful with how I go about my days, or else I will feel it, and I am still in that. But first trimester, what happens is, yeah, it's kind of like this crazy for myself. Now, this is my experience. I have really good friends that have great pregnancies. They have headaches here and there, which like that's hard, but yeah, no nausea, that kind of stuff, which I hate being nauseous. Like that is something that I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's rough. So the morning is probably the roughest part. It's, you wake up and immediately you just feel so nauseous. I can't get out of bed. Like, I'm talking first trimester here. I can't get out of bed without eating something. So first trimester, Randall is on breakfast duty and he often would just like make eggs and some toast, and that usually went down very well and then got me out of bed. And then it would be like straight to the couch. Now, Daisy would usually be awake by this time, and then Randall would just be taking care of her until he has to go to work. What it looked like is a lot of just like hanging out on the couch and in the living room area. There would be times where I would just like grab a pillow and lay on the floor if Daisy just really needed me to be like in her area of play, which I totally get. Like, we're talking like was she 16 months when I first started being pregnant? Like, she's young still, so she doesn't understand. Like, we've told her, like, mommy's having a baby, and like there's a baby in mommy's tummy. I mean, I think she thinks that everyone has a baby in their tummy now, including Randall, my husband. I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about like expectations. This is what I've learned through it. So number one, lower your expectations. So my house at any given moment throughout the first trimester probably was a disaster. Like, I'm talking like dishes on the counter, laundry everywhere, toys, Daisy's toys everywhere. Like, it is very much a survival mode during that first trimester, and it's so hard when you're going through it because you just feel like it's endless, because it is a long time if you're sick that long. But like, it actually does end. It does end. It just feels like it doesn't. And then with the lower your expectations, I would even go into like food wise. So for myself, I don't throw up a lot. Sorry if that's disgusting for for me to say that, but I don't throw up a lot. I'm just nauseous. In order to keep my nausea at bay, I need to be eating. Like, I'm talking like eating so much all the time. Every 30 minutes, every hour, like eating. But like, I'm not talking carrots, and I'm not talking like healthy things. You crave like carbs, like chips. Oh my goodness, the amount of chips I ate in the first trimester. Honestly, should have like documented it or like kept track. But while you're going through it, you're just like, oh, like you're not thinking about, okay, see guys, like this is what I'm talking about. Like these sprigs, like there's no way this isn't gonna look good. There's no way that you want to be tracking how much chips you're eating. Like, I remember the one week I got a bag of Sun Chips, and those did not last long. And now I'm just like, I'm not even sure if I want to eat Sun Chips again for a while, because the state I was in when I was eating those Sun Chips is not a state I'm excited about and want to be in again. Might give me some PTSD, but Sun Chips are so good. So that's not a slam on Sun Chips. Snacks even for your toddler. So I want to highlight, like, doing this with a toddler is exhausting. It's exhausting. Like, but it's crazy what we can do for a season. Like what our bodies can do, what our minds can do if we know it's for a season. Those days where I'm like, is this ever gonna end? Like every hour was just like, like you just kind of remind yourself this is not gonna last forever. And also doing it around the second time around, I'm just like, I know it's so worth it. Like once you already have one, you're like, oh my goodness, like this is totally fine. Like, this is so worth it. They are so worth it. And so you just kind of keep reminding yourself that. But anyways, that was a side note. So even like what you're feeding your toddler, like give yourself grace for that. Their snacks, like they're gonna be pretty basic. They might be very packaged, like, and it's okay. Again, it's temporary. It's not forever. They're not gonna be eating like this forever. You're not gonna be eating like this forever. And it's genuinely going to be okay. And then the other thing too, like I do try to have Daisy's snacks anytime she eats, like in her high chair at the table, just because like she's crazy with her food and just likes to like put things in different places. Like you'll just find like cheese in a very random spot in our house. It's like, that's disgusting. So when I'm on top of my game, she has her snacks in her high chair at the table. But during the first trimester, like I don't like to put her in her high chair and then like leave her too much. So like during the first trimester, like it was like, hey, let's throw some snacks in a bowl. Come on the couch with mommy. And then you can eat your snacks there and I'm gonna eat snacks with you. And then the other thing too is like, they wanna be played with still, right? And you don't have the energy to be on your hands and knees playing. And so sometimes it just looked like, Daisy, like come bring books or toys to mommy, like come to the couch, and then we'd play or read books on the couch, and that's okay. Like that works too. And to be frankly honest, like sometimes it was her crying. It was like I needed to rest, I needed to lay down, and she would be pulling me, like taking my hand, trying to pull me off the couch, and she would be like, and I'd be like, Daisy, I'm so sorry, like mommy needs to rest, like mommy's not feeling well. And it would be like, no, like, but my husband was really good in that way. Like he was very good at helping me kind of teach Daisy, like, and I think it's good because I have to remember it's not just this season, but like also when the new baby comes, like I'm not, as much as it breaks my heart to say this, like Daisy's gonna have to share me. Like this baby is gonna take a lot of me too. So for her to learn that more independent play, or that just because mommy can't play right now, like doesn't mean I don't love you or whatever, right? Like, and so I think it was a good thing for all of us. And I already, like I see improvement like in her independent play after this. So that's been really great. And then the other thing too is screen time. It just goes up. It's inevitable. Like sometimes it was like we're throwing on a show because I need to close my eyes. So sometimes, it's like they can play but you can still be like, oh, good job. Or like, oh, is that a donkey? Like things like that. But like, if you can't interact with them and you literally just need to like close your eyes and like try to get that headache away, then sometimes it means throwing on a show, whatever you choose. And that's what we decided, like we were totally fine with that. And so yeah. And then another thing is whenever Daisy would nap, so she's a one nap girl now, so she naps in the afternoon. So it was like as soon as she was going down for the nap, I was heading to my bed or the couch to like have a full on nap too. There were dishes on the counter. There were things everywhere, but I needed to nap. Like in order to be able to be a little bit more recharged for Daisy when she wakes up, I needed to rest. And so, yeah, it was kind of like, you just have to prioritize that. It meant that earlier bedtimes, it still does. Like I'm not partying late yet these days. And certain days I feel like I need to still nap during the afternoon. But it is encouraging to like have these days where I'm like, you know what? I think like some downtime would be good, just like puttering away at something, but to actually not need to go lay down and like close my eyes, like that's awesome. Like that feels good. So it feels like you're kind of human again, which is, yeah, very encouraging. Anyways, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is nice. It's not like a whoa burst of something, but like I'm really liking this. It's actually turning out nicely. And I'm excited to show you guys it on my front porch. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is get this wreath on my front door, And I do still have some flowers off the old wreath that I can use still. I just don't want to overdo it either. And so I thought I'll get it on the front door and then maybe add some from there if I think that it needs it. Project is actually to get my front porch planters done and just like get my front porch all nice and cleaned up. Maybe I'll get that done this afternoon still. I want to run out to a local greenhouse and I'm hoping to pick up some ferns because I love ferns on my front porch. And then yeah, it should be pretty simple, but yeah, maybe I'll get that done this afternoon, or if I'm not feeling quite up to it, then hopefully this week sometime. You have a pretty flower. We made it to the greenhouse this afternoon and we have a bunch of stuff and we're gonna decorate our front porch for summer. Love, love, love this time of year. But man, it's windy out here. Wow. It's nice and sunny and warm today. I think it's like the only sunny and warm day of the week, but it is windy. So let me show you guys my game plan. Basically, this is the front porch. And I want to I usually have those in all winter with my winter urns, and then sometimes I have them in for the summer, but I'm deciding to take them out this summer. So fern, and throw a little petunia in there because they're okay with cold weather still. And it's, I don't know, it's not getting crazy warm yet. So that's what we're gonna do. But before we put anything in, we're gonna take those guys out and then I'm just gonna like clean off, like, I wanna say blow dry, but it's not blow dry. Blow dry, it's, oh my goodness, why can't I think of the word? Just blow off the front porch. Randall got us a Milwaukee leaf blower. I think that's what they're called. And so I'm very excited to have that because that's just like so much faster and easier than sweeping, and also like gets more stuff than sweeping too. So let's get this done. Mommy's gonna take these out. wrap this video up here. But before I ended this, I needed to show you guys what I picked up on the side of the road for free today. My cousin texted me and was like, hey, don't know if this is interesting to you or not, but she said this street in our town has like free mini stick nets. Whatever. So I was like, oh, like Randall and Daisy's son was mess around with mini sticks. So I was like, sure, like why not me as well? But I go and I did not find the mini stick net. Instead, find this gorgeous table. I literally saw it and I was like, there's no way that's free. There's no way. And so it was at the end of their driveway and I was like, I need to at least go to the door and ask, because I'm not gonna feel right taking this unless I hear from the owner that they want it to go to for free. So I went and then she was like, yeah, like we're done with it, so it's all yours or whatever. And I was like, oh my goodness, I loaded that thing up so fast in my car. It was sticking out of my trunk, but it's like, it's literally better quality than our kitchen table. Like, it's so heavy duty. Like it almost seems like it would have been like made by a custom woodworker or something. And it's just such a pretty color. It's crazy because I have literally been talking with my mom lately about how I know Daisy would love something like this, like a little chair and table. And now that she's seen it, she's just like, she's loving it, as you can see. But it's so cute. Like, look at this. I do have to figure out where to put it, if I'm gonna keep it there or not. Our main living area is very open concept, which is beautiful, and I love that. We designed our house on purpose like that. But when you have kids and there's little toys like a kitchen, fun fact, that kitchen actually was mine when I was little. So there is no way I'm getting something more aesthetic. It's like, oh, Daisy, that's dangerous. You probably should sit down. Mommy doesn't want you to fall. So just like, it takes the beauty away from a home that's open concept when you put something in every little corner. So we just have to figure that out. With the side of like, I know we're in the season of life where things aren't aesthetic, so that's also fine. So yeah, we'll see what we figure out, but I'm so thankful for this find. It literally was godsend, and I just like, I can't believe it happened. And so yeah, pretty pumped about that. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate when you guys like the video. Throw a comment below, anything you want. It does mean a lot to me personally, but also helps my channel out a ton. I know you guys get sick of hearing this probably on every YouTube video, but if you do subscribe, that also helps my channel out a ton. And we'll see you next time.